He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to White. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Dort misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown drives in, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Boston trailing. Pass to Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shot's good by Williams.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. Rebounded by Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Porzingis. Wants to get it to Brown. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now here is Holiday. Still scoreless. And there it is for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holmgren can't hit.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Outside Holiday. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pull-up jumper. Outside Williams. Outside Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Well, with the height advantage that he has, he knew he could put it up over the top of the defender.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And don't go away. We'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one doesn't go. Good D by Holmgren. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Holmgren fires for three. The offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Back to Porzingis. Brown outside. Out to White. Pass to Brown. Now Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. There's Brown with the three.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now Holmgren. He has 5. And Dort gets it to go.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Porzingis at the elbow. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Pass to Tatum. Boston again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
It's White on the wing. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 6. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Pass to Dort, and stolen by White. Porzingis at the elbow. And it's good for 2. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And the Thunder lead by 15. Inside. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Caruso. Taken away by Holiday. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 11 points.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by White. Knocks down the three ball. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. 19 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And that one's good. Caruso.
Now, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Brown missing. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Back to Dort. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. White drives in. And White with the stuff.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Wallace outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 16. Holiday gets the bucket.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Pass to Dort. Taken away by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Celtics. All going up court. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Boston making some changes. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And stolen by Tatum. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. White's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. To the paint. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And it's Wiggins missing. Celtics trail by 14. It's White on the wing. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And just wanting it more there. You gotta like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Pass to Dort. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 11. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
For 3, Holmgren. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good from long range.
high drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
To the inside. Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Celtics passing it around.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Williams scanning the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Driving to the basket. And no good that time. Good D by Holiday. White goes in. Misses the layup. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Thunder leading by 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And Holmgren pulls it down. Williams attacking. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Porzingis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good for White. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Driving inside. Boom, he jams it straight down. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Tatum. Caruso grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams with it. Now guarded by White. Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Defensive foul.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Right side, Porzingis. Brown with a screen. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis is such a skilled shooter. He can find a look from just about anywhere.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Right side, Tatum. Deflected. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Holiday. They grab their own miss. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Outside, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Caruso outside. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Back to Holiday. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Williams. Toward outside. To the middle. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 5 points.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Porzingis. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great...
13.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Caruso with the bucket.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Holiday from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Holiday's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Inside, here's Williams. No good. Unable to win this run. Holiday with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. To the paint. Pass to Holmgren. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Dort outside. 4-3. Offensive board. Back to Holmgren. Goes back up. Pass to Caruso. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Caruso with it. He's guarded by White. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 1:29 left in the first half. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Williams with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
Assist goes to
Celtics trail by 3. Holiday with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. They get the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Holmgren. The three is up. Chet from range.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And it's Porzingis penetrating. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
first team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Down low. 3 seconds left. Porzingis. They retain possession. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen with the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 4. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Back to Hartenstein. It's Wiggins on the wing. 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Back to Hartenstein. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here they come. It's Summit Entertainment.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Hartenstein's got 6.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Horford, left side. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. The kick out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Thunder's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
1:57 left in the third.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Ooh, poked away. Wiggins, right side. Brown with the steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. Horford for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. The Celtics making a switch here.
Number 30, Sam.
And Boston has possession. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. There's the double team with Wiggins. It's Brown on the wing. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Pass to Dort. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead.
The Thunder, 41.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thunder leading by 6. Caruso outside. White with a steal. Kick out to Brown. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
From deep range, KP hits it.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
On the wing, Tatum. Brown. The 3, Porzingis.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
That one goes. Count it. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Now Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Celtics trail by 7. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. No good that time.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holmgren inside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Oklahoma City.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
On the wing, Caruso. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown inside. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
From deep, Holmgren. Porzingis grabs the board. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
That one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Yeah, when Shai goes all out, catching up to him is not an option, and he is gone.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
At the line for the Celtics.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as many as 14.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Williams. The layup off target. Pass to Porzingis. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss. And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
To the paint. And stolen by Vassell. Here we go, one-on-one. Hassel misses. And it's Brooks in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Green, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Thompson surveying the floor. Jacks up a three, and Jalen Green gets the three.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge three-ball payback right at you. Great response.
It's stolen by Smith. Goes up, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And court watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hops. Yes, he does.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Lets the three fly. And the basket by Castle.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Pass to Smith with the shot.
Barnes is really showing some good work on defense. Outstanding at staying in front of his guy and challenging the shots, making it hard for him.
Stolen by Brooks. Smith with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Offensive rebound. Thompson right side. Four on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Smith. And another shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Wembanyama outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for Houston. That quarter had to take a
24.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Screen by Smith. Shot by Easton, no good. Spurs trailed by 8. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks with it. In the corner, Smith with it. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Pass to Eason. At the top of the key, Thompson. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Lets it go from the wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Deep 2 from Brooks. Misses the wing jab.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
It's Thompson off the drive. Inside. 6 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. We've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Now, Whitmore. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside, Fox. With the drive. Pass to Castle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smith outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but boy, he sure muscled that one in.
The Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Wembanyama.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. Up top, Fox. Brooks grabs the board. Houston leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Wembanyama left side. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Brooks outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fox with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Fox, no good. Houston in the lead. Green left side. And it's Vassell with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Whitmore. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. The wide open look here for Fox. From outside, off the mark. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Whitmore with it, now guarded by Fox. Shot by Eason, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Down low. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
At the elbow, Whitmore. It's Brooks on the wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shots good by Green.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Second chance shot. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets leading by 15. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three. San Antonio with the ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.